What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about old Joel Klatt and these college football semifinals game. Now, Joel Klatt, he done picked one of these games to be lopsided. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Joel Klatt predicts a lopsided game in the college football semifinal games. All right. I got this article off Athlon Sports. So if you want to go read it, you can go read it. The college football playoff is down to just 4 teams, and the semifinals matchup is quickly approaching. On Thursday, tomorrow, the number 6 seed Penn State Nittany Lions will face off against the number 7 seed Notre Dame Fighting Irish at the Orange Bowl. The following day, Friday, the number 5 seed Texas Longhorn will go toe-to-toe with the number 8 seed Ohio State at the Cotton Bowl. Fox Sports college football analyst Joel Klatt previewed both games Tuesday on his show, The Joel Klatt Show, and made predictions. For the SEC Big Ten matchup, Texas and Ohio State, Klatt picked Ohio State to advance to the college football championship game. And I agree. If he, talking about Will Howard, Ohio State quarterbacks, continue to play well, they will win the game and may win it by a large margin. That's what Joel Klatt said. Even though this game is in Dallas, I don't see this Ohio State team taking their foot off the gas. And if you've been looking at these playoffs, you know Ohio State is playing at a high level right now on both sides of the ball. Ohio State looks to be, and to me, they are the best team in the playoffs. And they showed that since the playoff has started. They done showed it. No doubt about it. And yeah, I picked them to win the whole thing, the whole shebang. They will be crowned the national champions January the 20th, 2025. The Ohio State Buckeyes. Joel Klatt says, the dominoes that have to fall over for Texas are just too many. Whereas Ohio State, they've got a lot of paths to victory. Ohio State is playing the best football of anybody in the country. They are. They've got a roster. They've got a great roster. And if they play like that at all, they should win the game. Meaning, if they play like they've been playing, they'll win the game. Joel Klatt says he liked Ohio State in this game 34-21. Well, OKB made his prediction too. I like Ohio State 38-17. 38 Ohio State, 17 Texas. Now, a lot of Texas fans might say, y'all ain't giving us a chance. Yeah, you got a chance. You got a chance. But that chance is slim to none. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you right now. Anyway, Texas, 13-2, is coming off wins over the number 12 seed Clemson, 38-24 in the first round. And at the 4 seed Arizona State, 39-31 in overtime in the quarterfinals. And you remember, Texas had a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter against Arizona State, and that game wound up going in overtime. And I can guarantee you, Steve Sarkisian do that against these Ohio State Buckeyes. Take his foot off the gas. They will lose. But I don't think Steve Sarkisian will have a chance to take his foot off the gas, because guess what? They won't have no gas left in them after Ohio State beat the brakes off them. This game going to be over before the damn third quarter begin. Before the fourth quarter begin. That's my opinion. But this game will be all said and done before the beginning of the fourth quarter. That's my opinion in Ohio State's favor. So, hey, I know this is the SEC, but ain't no team playing better than Ohio State. My opinion. But anyway, against Ohio State, 12-2, the Longhorns will need their defense, which is third in yards per game, 277.9, and fourth in points allowed, 14.5 allowed. They're going to need that defense to show up. The secondary is tasked with slowing down an elite group of Ohio State wideouts, including star true freshman Jeremiah Smith. And ain't a defensive back on that Texas team that can stop or contain Jeremiah Smith. I tell you that right now. And if they decide to double Jeremiah Smith, somebody else going to be open. And Mika Mbuka. You ain't going to be able to stop both of those wide receivers. No way, no how, unless pressure is getting to Will Howard all day. Only way. And guess what? That run game for Ohio State ain't no slouch either. They got two dynamic running backs. Two of them. So you got to be prepared for both of them. So this Texas defense going to have their work cut out for them. I'm going to tell you now. And plus, as far as Texas, I don't have not 1 ounce of faith in daggone Quinn Ewers. I just don't. Texas got some good receivers, but that quarterback play, I don't trust it. Especially if they can get pressure. And Ohio State got some studs on that defense. So, it is what it is. I got Ohio State winning this game. That's my prediction. And I agree with everything Joel Klatt said and everything that this article said. Damn right. It also goes on to say, offensively, the Longhorns must keep pace and can't let the game get out of hand in the first quarter, like what happened in Ohio State's first 2 games. And yeah, the games was out of hand for Ohio State in their favor. So in these college football playoff, because yes, Ohio State is playing at a high level on both sides of the ball. And yes, their games have gotten out of hand before halftime in their first 2 playoff games in their favor. And it's going to be the same way in this semifinal game. But anyway, the Buckeyes are coming off back-to-back offensive explosions, scoring 42 against the 9th seed Tennessee Volunteers and 41 against the number 1 seed Oregon. People might say, well, Texas is part of the SEC. Now, I don't give a damn. We seen what can happen with Texas and Steve Sarkisian against Arizona State. And they ain't have a one workhorse, and that's Scatterboo. And Scatterboo is running and catching all over. And now, against Ohio State, you got multiple workhorses, multiple weapons. So, in the run game and the passing game. So, I don't see no way Texas can win this game. Like I say, my score is 38-17. All right, moving on to the game tomorrow night. Penn State versus Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. Orange Bowl. But anyway, my pick for this game, I got Notre Dame winning this game. I love everything about Notre Dame's defense. That damn defense is a run-stopping juggernaut. Penn State's offense is going to have a hard time. Now, both of these teams got good defenses. Both of them. But I trust Notre Dame defense more than I trust freaking Penn State defense. I mean, did y'all see that Notre Dame defense against the Georgia Bulldogs? Hell, them Georgia Bulldogs only 64 yards rushing, I believe. It was under 70. I know that, but I believe it was 64 yards rushing. Georgia Bulldogs. They really couldn't get too much in the passing game either. This defense dominated the Georgia Bulldogs. As a matter of fact, Notre Dame as a whole dominated the Georgia Bulldogs on both sides of the ball, especially in the trenches. And if Notre Dame can do that to them Georgia Bulldogs, they damn sure can do it to Penn State. That's why I'm going with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish to beat Penn State. I am. Now, don't get me wrong, Penn State got a good defense. Matter of fact, Penn State's defense is giving up about 7 less yards than Notre Dame. I think Penn State defense is giving up like 288 yards a game, and Notre Dame is giving up like 295 yards a game, if I'm not mistaken. But I just trust Notre Dame defense more than I trust Penn State. And plus, I trust Riley Leonard, Notre Dame's quarterback. He can run it. He can throw it. Matter of fact, against the Georgia Bulldogs, they only had like 240-something yards, I believe. I believe 240-something. In that range, 240, 260. But anyway, Riley Leonard himself was responsible for most of the yards. He ran for what? 80 yards. He only threw for 90. Vice versa. One is one of them. But I think he only threw for 90 and he ran for 80, 170 yards. He accounted for most of them yards by himself. Riley Leonard is held to stop too. And he can get it done. So, hey, with that being said, I got Notre Dame winning this game and moving on to play Ohio State in the college football national championship with Ohio State winning the championship. That's just my prediction. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? But OKB believe he's right on this one. I know I'm right. Me and Joel Klatt with Ohio State and Texas. I don't even got to think about that one. Now, Notre Dame and Penn State, it's kind of a hard choice, but I'm going with Notre Dame because I've seen what Notre Dame can do. And I think Notre Dame in these playoffs have played the better competition. I know they played in Indiana the first game, all right? But then they played them Georgia Bulldogs, one of the most talented, well-coached teams in the country. While you got Penn State playing SMU in Boise State, which we all know Penn State was better, just straight up better, more talented than both of those teams. Penn State, they had the easiest path to the daggone national championship game. But that path will come to an end tomorrow night against Notre Dame. And that's my final say-so. So, semifinals, I got Notre Dame winning tomorrow night, Ohio State winning Friday night. Now, so, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Give me your opinions. Who y'all got winning? If you want to put a score in your comment, put a score in your comment. But hey, it's just college football trash talk. That's all it is. Just having some fun. This is what college football is all about. So hey, put your comments in. Give me your opinion. And remember to be blessed. And KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide and roll damn Tide.